stay right here. We should lay right here. Cause everything is okay.
Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a girl talk video, and I'm going to be talking about breakups. And a lot of you have been wanting me to make a video on my breakup because, you know, I vlog and I share my life a lot, and a bunch of times I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with my boyfriend, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna do this, and then suddenly I stopped talking about him. A lot of you were like, what happened? How's your relationship going? And then I like commented back to someone saying, oh, we broke up. And then all of a sudden, all these people are like, talk about your breakup, what's going on with your breakup? And like, everyone's just wanting to know what went wrong, what happened. Obviously, I'm not going to share everything. I'm not going to tell you guys why we broke up. I'm not going to tell you guys like what I said to him and all that stuff. Like, I'm not, because that's personal, you know? Like, you can only share so much on YouTube, and then your life just becomes an open door and everyone knows your business, and I honestly don't like that. I'm not going to share too much, but I'm going to talk to you guys about breakups and kind of my process of what goes on through a breakup. I always have three, or I believe there's 3 steps in a breakup before it's actually over. So the first step is you know that things are ending, and you have a feeling because you're less affectionate towards each other, things are less intimate, you suddenly start losing interest, and you just don't really care to, you know, be with that person as much anymore. And if you stop hearing from them for a while, you're like okay with it because you don't really care, you know? So I think that's the first step, or the first part of a breakup, because you kind of have a feeling that things are about to end, and you kind of know that things are pretty much about to be over. The second step is, the breakup's already over, or that means you already broke up, blah blah blah, you broke up, and then you're at stage 2, the aftermath. And you're probably like, okay, I'm single now, okay, that's cool. And then for a few days, maybe a few weeks, you're like, hey, single life, I'm single, I don't care about nothing, I don't need a man, I don't need a girl, like, I don't care, I'm single. And then stage 3 rolls in, and you start missing that person. You start wondering, like, should I have left them? Should I have broken up with them? Like, what's going on? Maybe I should try to work things out. And then you start thinking of all the good times you had with that person. You start thinking of all of the bad times that you've had. You just start thinking of all the positives and the negatives and wondering if you should get back with them, or if you should just move on and act like nothing ever happened. And during that stage, you realize that. You realize that you're going to be okay. And you realize that that person is gone, and it's just over. So, I think probably stage 3 is the hardest, because for me, it was definitely difficult because I wanted to call him so bad. I wanted to just show up at his door at one point and be like, I miss you, all this stuff. And then my friends were like, don't do that, stop it. What is wrong with you? You were fine the other day. You are not like this, Vanessa. You are the one who will talk to a dude, give him all these hopes, and then stop talking to him the next day. What are you doing trying to be like, I miss you kind of girl? You're not like that. Cut it out. And I surprised myself that I was even like that at that point. Like, I'm not like some little player, like, I got a game, I'm a player. Like, I will talk to you, but I'll be talking to you. Or, I'll talk to you, bye, you can come over here now. I'm not like that. But I can get over somebody really fast, and I can kind of stop talking to somebody really fast. And the fact that I was, I stopped talking to him, we broke up, and I was like, wait, come back, was kind of weird and kind of felt strange, because it was like a moment where I just realized, like, where, or like, what just happened. So I went through that, and then I got over it. It was I had a lot of temptation. Like, I could have just, called him or blew his phone up, or just went to his house and said like, oh my gosh, I miss you, blah blah blah, all this stuff. But I didn't, because I don't want to look like that. Like, honestly, I think if things end badly and you run back, that person might think they have some kind of control over you, because if they hurt you and you know, you guys broke up but you still go back, they're gonna be like, okay, then I could hurt her again and they'll still stay with me, or they'll end up coming back again. So that was my dilemma, and I'm glad that I guess I stayed strong and I didn't go back to him. And my friends were like, don't call him, call me. Like, I remember my friend Claudia, if you watch my vlogs, you would have seen her. I was telling her like, oh, I'm gonna just call him. And she's like, don't call him. Call me when you get home, okay? Call me, don't call him. So, yeah, that was pretty much that. And I'm over it. Like, it's over. I realized how much of the negatives outweighed the positives, and yes. So like I said, I'm not gonna really share why we broke up and the real reasons and stuff, because that's way too personal, and yeah, so I'm not gonna share too much. And also I can't share too much because people I know in real life watch my videos, like my friends, my freaking co-workers watch my videos, probably watching this right now. Hi, I'll see you at work tomorrow. Because on my Instagram I have my YouTube channel linked on there, and I'm like, hey guys, follow me on Instagram, and then they're like, a YouTube channel, select, and then they start watching my videos. So I can't share too much. But those are pretty much my stages of my breakup, I guess, or how I go through a breakup. Now, it's not going to be like that for everyone. Not everyone's going to be able to get over it that fast. Some girls and guys take months and years to get over people. I'm just, I guess, the fortunate one who can get over people pretty fast. That's also a bad thing as well. My mom told me, she's like, I see a lot of divorces in your future. And I was like, thanks, Mom. Just thank you. But I see where she's coming from, because if I get over people so fast, like, what if I marry a guy and then, like, 5 years down the road, I'm like, I don't like you anymore. Like, I'm not in love with you anymore. I'm sorry. We need to get a divorce. Like, I don't want to be like that. I need to, you know, be able to not get attached, but also not just let go of people so fast. And that's something I need to work on myself. But, like, this is personal, but I don't want to give too much of myself to somebody, because I'm afraid I won't get that back. And I'm not going to explain what that means, just take it as it is, and yeah. So that's pretty much all I have to talk about in this girl talk video. I want to hear what your guys' breakup routines, your guys' breakup stages are like, or have you been in a really bad breakup? Do you want to share it below? Go ahead, because every time I do a girl talk or I do some kind of question at the end of a video, and a lot of people leave, like, you know, stories and comments, I really actually read those, you guys. Like, I'm always checking my email, I'm always checking my YouTube, and I'm always reading everything. Even if I don't comment back to you guys, it's probably because I'm on my phone checking it, and sometimes it doesn't let me reply through the YouTube app, but it'll let me reply on my computer, and sometimes I forget to reply to people. So I'm actually reading every single comment. I take the time to read every single comment. So I would love if you guys could leave some stories below and leave your thoughts of what I had to say in this video below. Whenever I make girl talk videos, I get a lot of positivity and a lot of support, but there's also going to be, like, out of the thousands of people that watch my videos, there's going to be like those 30-40 people who completely disagree, and they're going to dislike the video, and some of them are going to leave nasty, mean comments. So hopefully we don't get too much of that on this video, because I really don't want to deal with that right now. And if you decide to be disgusting and mean and rude, you're just gonna get blocked from my channel. I don't care. Honestly, one person gone is not going to hurt me. So I'm sorry to see you go. I love ya. But if you want to be rude, then deuces. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Comment below. And yeah, bye guys. Mwah.